Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all...
Thanks. Well, guys, Jalen Green grew up in Fresno, California, and in high school tournaments, he said, quote, nobody knew where Fresno was or how hard it is. They think it's some nice little city, but really it's not. It's crazy out there. But
Well, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. And for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Nerlens Noel. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Simmons is double. Vassell outside from the arc. No good that time. And Houston the other way now, and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Here's Simmons, uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Porter against Simmons. Pass to Smith. Fader on the way. Count it.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
And it's San Antonio's ball. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Now, he was the second pick in the 2021 draft. Jalen Green got off to a slow start as a rookie, but showed growth throughout the course of the season.
Simmons with the bucket.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
They've come out strong 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
And with his elite athleticism and explosiveness, the ceiling is high for Jalen Green, Richard.
Oh, yeah, high is a bit of an understatement. It might take a couple of years for him to find his footing, but Green has all of the physical tools and skills to be a 3-level scorer and an all-star in this league, a multiple-time all-star.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Ben Simmons grabs the board. San Antonio leading. Driving inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets.
Rockets ball.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Collins against Green. Pass to Martin. Five on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Whiteside. Kaminsky pulls it in. And Houston is shooting 43% to get this one underway.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Tate's shot is off.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now a timeout called by Houston. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, BA, it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Bates Diop, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Vassell.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
To the paint. Here's Bates Diop, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Green, the pass to Martin. Now Tate. Martin outside. Here's Christopher. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
McDermott with the ball. Tate picks him up defensively. Here's Whiteside. Pass to Jones. He puts up a 3. First shot won't go. Here's Martin. Oh, hey! How about that? And down it goes. Jam that one home.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs out in front, leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Josh Christopher.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
The Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Now here's Simmons, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Now here's Porter. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Pass to Smith. Here's the floater. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 1. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Smith. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Simmons defending. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up.
San Antonio ball. Substitution on the court.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. I'm thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons. Such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year, caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
In deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Smith. Timeout called. Houston.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Green's checked in for the Rockets. Excellent D there from Noel.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Simmons with the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Green. The Spurs making their last shot. And here's Cauley Stein to halt the run. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Noel.
As they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them. And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Nerlens Noel. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Porter.
Shooting for Houston. Kevin Porter.
Porter hits them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
And there's Simmons on the assist from Whiteside. Simmons has got 20 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Jones comes with a double team. Outside, Green. Martin pass to Porter. Outside, Green. And here's Tate. Pass to Porter. Jones comes with a double team. Green for 3. He's off on that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's McDermott. On the wing, Vassell. Whiteside with it. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Porter against Jones. Porter's shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Bates Diop. He's checked in for San Antonio. Graham comes in for Vassell. Kaminsky outside. Poke loose. Stolen by Jones. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons with the bucket. And it's a 12-point San Antonio lead.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
It's blocked.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Green against Graham. And that one's good. Green.
Ooh, that's just so soft. Green just trickled that one in.
To the wing, right side. McDermott outside. Over Tate. And so it's San Antonio earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. When does this guy cool off? And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Nerlens Noel. Then it's Ben Simmons. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Pass to Green. Outside Porter. To the right side. Here's Şengün. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. It's going to go on Jalen Green. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Here's Simmons. No good. A bit long that time. And here we go. The Rockets in transition.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Timeout, Spurs.
It's time to fire off some T-shirts. The loudest section gets one. Who wants one? Spurs fans.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Simmons. It's deflected. Up top, Smith. Give him 8 points now. The lead now in single digits. Smith's got 10 points in the game. Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
And the Spurs making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Porter's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Simmons. Up again.
Well, Sohan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside, Green. Back to Porter, all alone. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Assisted by
Green's got 3 assists tonight.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Porter against Simmons. Porter pulls it in. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside, here's Şengün. A clear look for Green. Can't nail the jumper.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Simmons. And it's rejected.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Nice D from Vassell. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And Simmons gets it to go. Simmons has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And the Rockets call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
A line change here for San Antonio. Garubas checked in for Houston. Martin comes in for Porter Jr. Martin inside. McDermott on him. Houston gets it back. Smith. A shot from the low post is good. Smith's got 12 points.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Noel, he's checked in for Collins. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Jones against Green. To the inside. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Martin. The rebound by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Back to Green. Martin outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And finished off by Grant.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
20 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Green. No good with a layup. Outside Graham with 4 on the clock. It's tipped. And so it's San Antonio with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Rockets 5 now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Tate and Smith at the forward spots. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Simmons. There's the drive, and the layup is good. Simmons has got 34.
They have no answer defensively inside.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, BA, even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it. Tipped and putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Simmons. Yep, count it. Simmons has got 14 points here in the second half.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Tate's shot is off. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Simmons with it, guarded by Smith. Goes back up and finished off by Noel as he lays it in.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio. Timeout called. Houston. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. And that one's good. Simmons.
They're really working the paint now.
Porter against Simmons. A shot to stop the run. Count it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And it's Simmons missing. The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Takes one from 10 feet. Porter's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got 8 here in this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Tate against Johnson. Green for 3. Buries it from 3.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Porter against Simmons. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Simmons, absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And the free throw, no good. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. We can't afford you.
That might be true.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
And that one's good. Simmons.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Porter, the pass to Şengün. Now Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Green. The 3. No good there. And the Spurs going the other way now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, BA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ben Simmons.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Outside Porter. From 12 feet, Bates Diop with a rebound. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Green. The rebound by the Spurs. Now Simmons. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.